Okay, so let's go and check out what's happening in the garden this morning. I have got some blueberry bushes that I bought at the garden event, and look at the blueberries on there. These are emerald and a farthing. So I wanted to show you these, and look at the blueberries, the size of the blueberries already. These bushes are loaded, so I can't wait to get those out in the curbside garden. Meanwhile, as I walk out, look at this Mexican heather that is just loaded with bees. My honeybees are out early this morning all over these bushes here. I had thought about trimming these back, but I just can't even bear to do it. It is so loaded with honeybees, and I just don't want to take that away from them. Seems like they're just gathering a little bit of nectar or pollen. The rose bush is budding, and butterflies, I don't know if you can see in here, trying to look, they're just kind of, there's one right there, flying all over in the garden this morning. Oh, it's a beautiful day out here. So let's go check out the crops. Since I'm a farmer, I get to call them my crops. So let's see what else is out here on the way. So the rain lilies have not bloomed out yet, but on this curbside flower garden, look at all of this that is blooming along the side. That is all coreopsis, and I have seen that this, I believe, is going to be salvia from the leaves and little buds, but it should start blooming out. The yellow yarrow is just gorgeous. Beautiful out here. And a quick trip this way, got lots of coreopsis that's going to start blooming out here in the gladiola garden. There are definitely some weeds in there. I've just kind of left them all alone for now. And look at the daylilies. The daylilies are blooming, just looking gorgeous. And look at this white amaryllis. That, let me zoom in, it's just gorgeous. Behind that, excuse me, is agapanthus. No blooms on that yet, but this curbside flower garden is looking pretty good. Everything that I had cut back, all of the pentas that I cut back, they're all starting to come back and fill in. The lantana, I cut that back really hard, and look at it. It's been several weeks since I've done that as well. And I did not cut back this fire spike, only because I was seeing butterflies on it, and I just thought I'm gonna leave it, but I am gonna cut that back. A couple other things, let me show you. And over here, more of the white amaryllis. That is just gorgeous. And then over here in this area, the beautyberry, starting to get leaves on it. That is just, will be gorgeous when it blooms out. And then the bromeliads. I still have to clean this part of the garden out here yet. I'm just working in sections. And I was over here in this garden. Sorry, this whole video was to go about and look at the crops, but I just get so sidetracked. This small little garden right here, the salvia is blooming, but I do need to cut it back. And inside there, I've got some fairy hibiscus, and then I planted in here just for a texture's sake. I cut these out and moved some of these out of the back garden. These are Sansevieria cylindrical, and these things are at least, look how big that one is. That one right there, I bet is a good maybe 3 foot tall. And the blooms on the Mexican sage starting to come out. Anyway, let's go back and look at the crops. That's what we were going for. And one other thing I wanted to show you, I did cut back the tibicina, and I wasn't sure it was the right time of year, but look, all these beautiful little new blooms. So I guess I did the right thing there. So they're shorter, they won't be so leggy. I think I had that in my other video. So I'm excited for that. So let's go over here and look at this curbside garden where I have got the vegetables planted. And this tree, this big magnolia tree right there, is supposed to come down this week. I can't wait for them to get out here and do that. Meanwhile, quick shot of the flower garden, getting ready to go back there and feed my worms in the compost bin. It's just, things are starting to just bud out and just gorgeous. Look, more white amaryllis and a red one tucked in there. That'll be a nice red and white combination. But I wanted to show you, I just took rocks and I just took a Sharpie and put a label as to what these things are. But look, I've got little potatoes. They're starting to grow. There's another one right there. So the potatoes are growing. I was so excited, I'm such a geek. And then here, the garlic is starting to grow as well. And over here, more blueberry plants loaded with blueberries. And right here, the peppers. I'm seeing a lot of weeds pop up in here, which that's just going to be something I'm going to have to fight. The sweet peppers, nothing is coming up there yet, but look at these pole beans. Look at how beautiful. They're just sprouting and coming out. Soon I can trellis them up this obelisk. And over here, these are the bush beans, and there's a couple of sprouts, and the bush beans got their true leaves on them. There's another one right there. So I'm really excited that I think I can officially call myself a farmer now. Wanted to also show you the loofah, how they are sprouting up. They're actually starting to climb up the trellis now. And look at these. Look at how beautiful. Those just sprouted quick, and now they're starting to climb up this trellis. And I do have a couple of, I just threw some seeds in there, some zinnia seeds and sunflower seeds. I just kind of sprinkled them all in there. Of course, there's a weed over there. And then this side of the loofahs, these are sprouting up. And I'm just excited to get those going. And yeah, that's it for today. Just a quick short video. I just wanted to kind of show you the curbside garden crops, and it turned into a little longer of a video, but that's okay. You'll see the progress as I go along. Anyway, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, the rest of all of this area right here, that will be all tilled up and more gardens planted and a little bit more of a design I can put in there. I have some ideas. Anyway, I'm happy to share it with you. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your time. I hope you enjoyed this almost as much as I did. Thanks for watching.